That shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Huerter. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Vucevic. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. Back to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Pass to Lively. Now, here is Irving to stop the run. And Vucevic pulls it down. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 16.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Exum. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Russell. And here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 8. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar puts one up from 19. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Gafford with the steal. And here is Marshall. No scoring in this one. And that one's good, Irving.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Huerter on the wing. Buzelis sets a screen for Abdul-Jabbar. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
And the call will go against the great. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Dallas also making some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Changing it up here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against Dallas just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that was a season high for him. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Vucevic.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for Davis, and it's Dante Exum in for Russell.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to White. Moving against Abdul-Jabbar. Can't throw down the reverse jam. Irving passes to Washington. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Washington. There's the drive. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the basket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Buzelis, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Daniel Gafford.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And that one, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dallas moving the ball around. And it's flag missing. Bulls leading by 12. On the wing, Williams lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 assists now tonight. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Irving misses. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And this group executing a postseason story that's truly remarkable. 13 wins in a row. They've swept 3 teams and now have a 1-game advantage in the NBA Finals.
And they clearly have the momentum, right? And this is where you want to peak. When you go this long without losing, that builds even more confidence. And I'll tell you what, this game tonight is a critical one. If they win again and go up 2-0, they just might be paving their way to that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Herter on the wing. Takes the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello and welcome everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Chicago Bulls.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit by hail, mudslide, even an avalanche. It's all bad for them right now.
Man, can they find a way? And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
The Bulls leading by 16. Let's go courtside, and there's some news on Vucevic. What are they telling you, Allie?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
On the floor for Dallas. And it's small and powerful. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Exum is out there with Irving. And it's Lively in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Lively's got his second basket of the game.
Well, finishing through the contact, Lively has been building up his strength, adding it every year.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Herter. And a miss there on the triple from Abdul-Jabbar. Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Flagg. And another basket for Dallas.
And no one expects this to be a key area for Flagg, but he might consider folding it into his game now.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Chicago.
He hits the second from the line. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now, here's Exum. Scoreless thus far. And a wide open look for Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's White. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 assists tonight. Irving from long range. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Yep, that one goes.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, White. Herter kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Another.
Third three-pointer in a row.
Mavericks trail by 20. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. Irving surveying the floor. And a wide open look for flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Davis. Lively with the screen. In the corner, Irving with it. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Here's White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. White's got 12.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the call will go against the great. That'll be his second foul of the game. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Exum. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Off target from the wing. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, Irving with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Herter. It's stolen by Davis. One-on-one fast break. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, P.J. Washington has caught his rhythm, and when he gets like this, he starts to become more and more aggressive.
Giddey finds Abdul-Jabbar. From past the arc, knocks down the three ball. Abdul-Jabbar's got 47 points.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
Here's Buzelis. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 20. Irving passes to Washington. Russell with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Chicago shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Abdul-Jabbar for 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Irving, right side Russell, three-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside, Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 8.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Outside, Russell. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
From deep, Herter. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Checked in for Kobe White. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Dosunmu. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Williams at the power forward position.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating from downtown, rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Russell, the open look. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Abdul-Jabbar for 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in, and then for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flag comes in for Marshall, and it's Dante Exum in for Russell. Here is Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A baseline J. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. Fires from 14, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Exum. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the great.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Pass the flag. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Rebounds and blocks are usually property of the NBA's Goliaths. Steals and assists belong to the smaller, quicker guards. Even the best players often excel at one or two things. Meanwhile, MP's out here posting triple-doubles in wins. Talk about it, MP.
I don't know.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. That concludes game 2.
All right, here with special guest Deion Benjamin after MP and company secured their second win of the NBA Finals.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Deion, you got to tell us, man, you're an NBA skills trainer. You see anything in this series from a skills perspective that MP, might want to clean up?
Oh, lots. But I don't want to give the opposition any help, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
Come on, chill, bro.
All right. In all seriousness, the growth that MP has shown from high school to now is mind-boggling. I mean, y'all should see some of the tapes he sent me from his freshman year.
Wait, you saw those? I thought they got, lost in the rough.
Oh, they did it first. But until your parents sent me that tape of Burlington Prep, I was like, who is this kid? How come I never seen him before? So I started scrolling back through my DMs. I'm talking years back, just to see if I missed something. And there was a kid who kind of looked like you, but he was much shorter and had a hideous hitch in his jump shot.
Okay.
And I had to do a double take. I couldn't think it was the same play.
I just needed a little practice.
I'll say. But that just goes to show you. You never know what the future holds. And you could never count out a dude like MP. Someone who wants to show. There's tons of players with natural ability who shy away from the big moment. At MP, he wants all that smoke.
Sir. Hey, MP, out.
Oh.
Appreciate it, Zan. We good?
Absolutely.
Good game, man.
You have great fans. I like the family atmosphere.
Yeah, management.
Will receive their very own day of D-Town Crew trading card. You want to be here at our next fans club game, everybody. The first 15,000 fans in the building will receive.
Game 3 of the NBA.
It's been an uneven start to these NBA Finals with the series at 2-0. Now, you look at the Bulls. They took care of business at home. Now they look to steal one or both on the road.
And it won't be easy, BA, because they know their opponent is desperate and can't afford to lose on their home floor. This game is gonna be good.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Buzelis, also Kevin Huerter out there, Kobe White out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at point guard. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Irving. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Another three for Chicago.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Abdul-Jabbar has gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Irving up top. The three is up. Again, Irving missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup falls. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Washington. Here's Irving. They need this. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
And here's White. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sinks the tray.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Davis. Pass to Washington. Back to Davis. To the inside. Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Huerter passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Lively. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Lively.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
It's stolen by Lively. Now here's Exum. He's guarded by White. Exum gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Abdul-Jabbar misses. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 6. The 3 from Washington. Chicago with a rebound. And their historic playoff run could continue here tonight. 14 wins so far. Can they make it 15 and stay undefeated in the postseason?
I gotta say, I think they can. The way they've been sweeping teams out of their way, they're more like janitors than basketball stars. Just an incredible run so far, and it's hard to imagine it coming to an end now.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Lively, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Exum. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 19 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
White against Irving. Outside Russell. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Herter. Bulls leading by 6. Pass to White. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Irving for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for Dallas, Marshall, he's checked in for Davis. Flag comes in for Washington, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Then for Chicago, Williams comes in for Buzelis, and it's Josh Giddey in for Herter. Outside Giddey. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Mavericks trail by 3. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Stolen by Russell. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Gafford.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Williams passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Chicago passes it around. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Abdul-Jabbar's got 22.
8 for 10 out of the gate. He couldn't ask for a much better start.
Now Russell, still without a bucket. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see a...
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Marshall. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. Over to the wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against Dallas just played phenomenal. He ended up with 59 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
So for Dallas, Derek Lively comes in for Gafford, and Exum subbed in for Russell. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Out to the right wing. Davis, the pass to Irving. Offline with a 3.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Vucevic.
Good. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Washington outside. Back to Irving. From downtown. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
White, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Irving. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Herder passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Flags checked in for the Mavericks. And an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
And it's Irving missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Exum passes to Irving. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago trailing here. To the paint. Back to Herder. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. White looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Abdul-Jabbar's got 37.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Flag. To the middle. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Buzelis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Off target with the 3. And here is Irving. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue. Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defense...
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Winning the first 2 games of the finals, one more win tonight, and they'd practically taste the championship.
Going up 3 games to none, they'd be able to smell it, taste it, hear it, see it, and smell it.
Big fella, you said smell it twice, so the sense you're missing was touch.
Careful, Kenny. He might have to touch you up. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Well, the Bulls shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Kevin Huerter. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the point.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope it didn't jinx him.
Well, the Mavericks shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Up again. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Huerter can't hit.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Washington passes to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 22.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Exum passes to Lively. Inside, here's Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now 24 points for Kyrie Irving. He takes it in. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Washington. This one for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Abdul-Jabbar passes to White. Shot is up. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And Washington powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Number 1, Matas Buzelis. In the 3rd spot, Daniel Gafford.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 46.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Back to Irving. White with the steal. Right side Huerter from outside the arc. Washington grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Lively. Now here's Davis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Davis has got 10.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Counted from distance. And it's all knotted up.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Dallas making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. And Washington powers it through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And the dunk by Gafford. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
The shot by Buzelis real good. For Dallas, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. The shake. The three from Washington. Offensive rebound. Exum outside. Irving for three. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 27 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Let's go with a three. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
So for Dallas, Flags checked in for Anthony Davis, and Russell is subbed in for Exum. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. 1:58 left in the third. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. There's the three. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Russell to pass to Gafford. Collins comes with a double. Gafford with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Washington passes to Irving. And there's Russell on the assist by Irving. 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Ooh, the crafty lefty. Russell smart around that hoop.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Irving against Giddey. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Herter passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Another three for Chicago.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Washington's shot is good.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside for Russell. Takes the three. Irving looking it over. And the Mavericks, another three.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Kyrie Irving has been on display. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fan.
Getting ready for Chicago. The Bulls have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Washington in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Can they get it? Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. Here's Herter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Abdul-Jabbar. And another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Here's Washington. Outside Lively. Now Irving shoots a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Irving. Herder rips down the board. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Puts up the tray. It's off. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Fires the 3. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter here.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Here's Vucevic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, missed on the tray. Now here's Irving. For 3. Oh, it's off.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Oh, just an artful little slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Both hands there for a little extra.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Irving with it. Now Herder defending. Now Washington. Can't hit it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Irving. He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Irving. Nothing has slowed him down yet.
Almost 40 points on the night and counting.
Here's the floater. Washington fires. Can't get the 3. And so here is Chicago. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Here's Russell. Now Gafford. Russell outside. He shoots. Oh, no good. Chicago with the ball. 11-point game. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good. So the Bulls win it. And now that they're up 3-0,